Ladies and gentlemen, you can't even imagine where success is hidden because it does not wear a name tag, it doesn't knock politely, and it never tells you it's coming. It hides behind failures, it dresses like pain, it disguises itself in sleepless nights, in tears cried in silence, in doors slammed shut, in phone calls unanswered, in rejection letters tossed into trash cans, in the sweat dripping down your back while everyone else is sleeping. It sits quietly at the end of long corridors that echo with loneliness. It sleeps in broken dreams and wakes up in the courage to try again. It waits for those who dare to keep walking in the dark with no flashlight and no promise of sunrise. It is found when you lose everything and still show up like you own the world. It hides beneath the scars that you wear like armor. It's buried deep inside every no you've ever been told, and every time someone laughed at your goals. Success isn't born from applause, it's forged in silence, in pressure, in darkness, in moments when you feel like quitting, but you don't. It grows in broken places where the world says you're finished, but your soul whispers one more try. It hides in the seconds before you give up, in the final breath before you walk away, in the very moment you feel weakest. That's where it lives, waiting, watching, testing you, asking, how bad do you want this? It's not in the spotlight, it's behind it. In the long hours before you ever reach the stage, it's in the mirror staring back when no one is watching. It's in the decision to get up after being knocked down 99 times. It's behind the door that says do not enter, in the elevator that doesn't work, in the stairs you take alone, one painful step at a time. And it's in the lesson, not just the prize, in the grind, not just the goal, in the fire, not just the fame, in the wins. And the truth is, success was never lost. It was never far. It was always hiding in you, waiting for you to stop running from the pain and start walking through it. And if you think it's easy, you're chasing the wrong thing, because real success, the kind that burns in your bones and glows from your soul, that kind of success demands everything. It wants your time, your tears, your trust, your tenacity. It wants you to believe when there's nothing to believe in, to love the climb even when there's no summit in sight, to fight like hell even when your hands are shaking, to show up when no one claps and scream yes when the world tells you no. Success is hidden in the moments no one sees, in the early mornings when you drag yourself out of bed with no motivation but pure discipline, in the sacrifices that nobody applauds, in the choices that isolate you, in the rejections that redefine you, in the pain that rebuilds you. Not a place you arrive, it's a person you become. And you don't find it by searching outside. You uncover it by digging within. So dig deep. Go through the fear, go through the shame, go through the doubt, go through the fire, go through the heartbreak, go through the silence, go through the noise, go through the nights that never end, go through the storms that bend you but don't break you. Go through the failure, because buried beneath it all is the gold no one else can see but you. If you just refuse to stop, if you just keep moving, when your legs scream no, when your mind whispers quit, when everything says give up, if you just go one more inch, success will reveal itself, not all at once, but piece by piece, and every piece will carry the weight of everything you endured, and every scar will shine like a medal. And when you get there, when you finally touch it, you'll realize it was never about the destination. It was always about who you became on the way. And in that moment, when the world calls you lucky, you'll smile because you'll know luck had nothing to do with it. And you'll laugh, not because it's funny, but because it's finally clear why every detour mattered, why every delay had a purpose, why every no carved you into the version of yourself that could handle the yes, because success doesn't want the weak version of you. It wants the one who bled for it, the one who stood in the storm and refused to bow, the one who kept their head up while their heart was breaking. And when you become that person, success has no choice but to show up. But let me warn you, it won't look the way you thought it would. It might not come with applause. It might not come with money. It might not come with a spotlight or even a stage. Sometimes success shows up as peace after chaos, as purpose after confusion, as strength after weakness, as calm in the middle of a war. And if you're not ready, you might miss it because you were too busy chasing an image of success instead of becoming the soul it respects. Success doesn't follow those who scream the loudest. It follows those who whisper, "I will," in the middle of defeat. Those who rise not because someone told them to, but because quitting isn't in their blood. Those who build when nothing's left, who love when nothing's returned, who rise with bruised knees and eyes full of fire. And I'm telling you, the road to success isn't paved in gold. It's carved in sacrifice, in silence, in struggle, in solitude. And most people won't walk it. They'll talk it. They'll post it. They'll hashtag it, but they won't live it, because the truth is it's lonely, it's long, and it tests you in ways no one sees. It'll strip you of comfort, of ego, of the lies you told yourself, and it'll show you who you really are. And that's where most people stop, because they don't want truth. They want ease, but not you, not the one who's listening now. Because if you've made it this far, I know something about you. You're not ordinary. You're not average. You're not made to settle. You were made to rise, made to break cycles, made to walk through fire with grace and grit. And you might be tired. You might be broken. You might even be doubting right now, but you're still here. And that means something. That means the fight in you is louder than the fear around you. And if no one's told you today, let me be the first. You are closer than you think, closer to the moment when it all makes sense, closer to the breakthrough that's been building quietly behind the scenes, closer to becoming everything you were born to be. So don't stop now. Don't slow down. Don't shrink to fit spaces you've outgrown. Don't apologize for dreaming big, for speaking loud, for standing tall. Don't dim your fire to make others comfortable, because your flame wasn't meant to flicker, it was meant to blaze. And I know it's hard. I know the weight is real. I know the nights feel endless and the doubts scream louder than hope. But I promise you, if you keep going, if you keep breathing, if you keep believing, even when belief feels like madness, success will come. Not all at once, but in moments, in glimpses, in signs, in people, in whispers. And every time it does, you'll remember this moment, this voice, this message, because this isn't just a speech, it's a warning. It's a prophecy. It's a mirror showing you what lives inside you. And I'm not here to hype you up for a moment. I'm here to light something inside you that never goes out. A hunger, a madness, a drive that makes the world ask, how are they still standing? And the answer will always be, because I refuse to sit down. Because I refuse to sit down, I refuse to fold when life threw pain like knives and loss like bricks. I refuse to listen to the voices that told me I wasn't enough. I refuse to let circumstances define my ceiling when I was born to break through it. And maybe no one believed in me. Maybe they laughed, maybe they walked away. Maybe they said I was chasing shadows, but what they didn't know is that my shadow was made by the light I was walking toward. They didn't see the hours I gave when no one clapped, the tears I wiped with no one watching, the nights I screamed into pillows, the mornings I forced my feet to move before my faith caught up. They didn't see how many times I got knocked down and whispered, "Not yet." How many times I stood up just because I could still breathe, because success isn't about having it all. It's about giving it all when you've got nothing left. It's about choosing courage when fear has your throat, about choosing forward when comfort begs you to stay. It's not glamorous, it's not pretty, it's war, it's internal, it's brutal, but it's beautiful too, because every scar is proof that you didn't give up, that you didn't settle, that you kept going when quitting was easier. And every story worth telling has pain woven into its core. And if you're writing your story right now, Don't you dare erase the struggle. Don't you dare hide the tears, because those are the chapters that make the triumph real. Those are the parts that make you unstoppable. And I know sometimes it feels like the world's moving and you're stuck, like everyone's winning and surviving. But hear me when I say, the seed never doubts the tree it will become, and though buried, though hidden, it's growing. You're growing, and even if the world doesn't see it yet, even if you can't feel it yet, you are becoming something powerful, something unbreakable, something destined. And you don't need a cheerleader, you need fire. And fire doesn't wait for applause, it just burns. So let your hunger burn, let your silence scream. Let your pain fuel you. And when they say it's impossible, smile, because that's your invitation to prove them wrong. And when they say it's too late, laugh, because that means you're right on time. And when they say you're not ready, step forward anyway, because greatness doesn't wait for permission, it just moves. And you, yes, you listening right now, you're not just another face in the crowd. You're not just another name. You are the one who rises when the world falls. You are the storm they didn't see coming, the voice they tried to silence, the fire they couldn't put out. And if you feel broken, good, because now you know what it takes to be whole. If you feel tired, good, because now you know how far you've come. If you feel alone, good, because now you know your power doesn't depend on people, it comes from purpose. And if you feel lost, good, because now the map begins. And if you're still breathing, still fighting, still believing, even just a little, then success is already circling you, watching you, waiting for the moment you finally stop asking, why me, and start declaring, try me. Start declaring, try me, because when you say, try me, you're not just talking to life, you're talking to fear, to failure, to every closed door that dared to slam in your face, to every person who walked out when you needed the most, to every sleepless night, every broken promise, every invisible wound. They all hear you when you say, try me, and suddenly you're not the victim, you're the storm. And storms don't apologize for their strength. They don't ask for permission to shift the sky. They just come. And that's what you are now, a force. And I know you don't feel like one yet, but listen closely. Power doesn't start with noise. It starts in silence, in the stillness where no one's watching, where the real work begins, where your will is tested, not when the cameras are rolling, but when it's just you, your doubt, and your decision. That's the battleground of champions, not the stage, not the spotlight, but the quiet hours where you decide again and again that you will not give up, that you will not shrink, that you will not let the world make you small just because they're afraid of your size. And yes, you'll lose people. Yes, you'll lose comfort. Yes, you'll lose versions of yourself you outgrow, but you'll gain something eternal, something untouchable, something called destiny. And I don't use that word lightly, because destiny doesn't wait for the popular or the perfect or the polished. It shows up for the prepared, for the relentless, for the flawed but fearless. And if that's you, if you've ever been overlooked, underestimated, forgotten, counted out, good, because now you've got the kind of fire that can't be taught, only earned, the kind of hunger that turns impossible into a challenge instead of a warning. And I know you're thinking, but I'm tired, I've been trying, I've been fighting. And I hear you, but what if you're not tired from failing? What if you're tired from growing, from evolving, from leveling up into someone your past can't even recognize? Because growth doesn't feel good. It feels like friction, like confusion, like chaos, but it's not falling apart, it's falling together. And if you hold on just a little longer, push just a little harder, dig just a little deeper, you'll look back at this very moment and say, that's where I changed. That's where I flipped the script. That's where I became the version of myself that couldn't be stopped. Because success doesn't come with a warning. It comes with a whisper, a pull in your gut that says, keep going. Even when you've got every reason to quit, it's not loud, it's not dramatic, it's daily. It's the choice to rise when you could rest, to speak when silence would be easier, To believe when disbelief has receipts, and when you live like that, when you move like that, when you commit like that, life moves too. Doors open, people notice, energy shifts, and what once looked impossible becomes inevitable because you didn't wait for motivation, you became it. And that's what makes you dangerous. Not your talent, not your resources, but your refusal to stay down, your audacity to try one more time, your faith in the unseen, your grit in the grind,